What a great country. This was on the curb. That ceiling fan, that trash, and this little guy. But more importantly, this fine quality medicine cabinet. What do you think? Well, it's not ideal, but it's up one day after I found it. And the budget, free, well, that's perfect. I found a bunch of things, and I got a free can of porch and floor. Free is good. I can take this and in 20 minutes turn this into this. What do you think about this? Looks like a quick fix. Oh, you know where that's going. Right there. So I went over to the sanders and I needed one with the coarse thread, so I grabbed one and I started sanding. I'm making a box. A dumpster diver gave me some plywood a few months ago. This was the time where I needed some plywood and I asked for it and the next day it was delivered. Well, here it is, dried up, and I washed it, and then today I sanded it. And while I'm sanding, I'm thinking to myself, what a great sander. But then I looked and I had pencil marked a date on it. And I was thinking 6/22/15. I thought, no kidding. I thought, tomorrow's the 23rd. Today's the 22nd. I was like, oh man. And then I realized, wait, we're in May. Time flies fast enough. I don't need to speed it up another month. But isn't that something? You buy tools for the future, you put them aside, and boom, the future zips past. There you are. Anyway, this is a kind of a castle of sorts. Imagine it painted gray, and then imagine kind of those castle tops all along the top, and then imagine a whole bunch of food on top. That's a perfect castle. What's a king need? A good plate of food and a castle of his own. And I made these rough sawn, so I want them to look like old masonry. And I'm not sure if the plywood is showing through too much, but well, like I said, it's 3 o'clock now, and all of this looks pretty fresh because about 2 hours ago it looked like this, and about 4 hours ago it looked like this. And then 5 hours ago this morning it looked more like this. And first thing this morning it looked like this. So you just saw a painted tree right off the mill. The board that was right here is now right here. And pretty soon the board that was right here is going to be right here. So take a look at what we found. No, you're looking the other way. This way. You know, half the time I ask you guys to take a look at something, you're always looking the other way. I got it laying down so I can check it. I already turned the drum, the belt's not off, so it's probably the heating element, sorry. Picked up on the 24th. Got a new heating element out of my inventory on the 26th. Installed on the 27th. Happy birthday, Mac. I was just recording something about how I have plenty of snap-on screwdrivers. And I've got plenty of traffic. So let's go take a look. I was driving along last night and this pump was set out for the trash. And it's a working pump. Well, I was showing you what I found on a Wednesday in the trash. It's Friday and there was a house being sold, so they were cleaning out and they put this in the trash. Want to see what else was in the trash pile? This was in the trash. Now for someone like me that puts a little too much water on the basement floor when I'm mopping, a never used before Zoller pump is like finding gallons of good ice cream. I was gonna say silver bars, but I think the ice cream's even better. Anyway, this is the tote that I stopped to get, and in the tote there was this come along. We're gonna go pick up a tree now, which that'll come in handy. And there were some other tools, pipe wrenches and saws, but I set them out for someone else. And then this nail gun. There's a problem with the nail gun. It's not the tape that's probably trying to mend the gasket. Here's the problem. Look real close. Made in China. So I'll save the nails and then give this away. Hurry, hurry, hurry. The rain is on its way.